ka ng mamahala. Araw at gabi, hindi ako katulad nila. Papakilala, nakikisama, hatian ka ng pangarap at isang may hinahanap pa. Lilito, liligaw, maging ako, maging ikaw.
Great, thank you. Hasta la próxima.
You fucking good! I'm supposed to feel this way. I'm such a hypocrite. Oh, it's gonna love is giving me insomnia. Alright, you ready? 1, 2, 3, go! Now you got me blushing, cheeks so red when the blood starts rushing. That boy so fishy, sending me flowers, I'm just trying to get lucky. Looking at me all sucky. Quit acting like a puppy. Going all lovey-dovey on me. Now's the time to fucking do it! Hands up! Put 'em up, put 'em up! Come on! Barcelona, don't fuck with me! Bitches say they can't catch me. Cute, sexy, and my rhymes 14. Those sluts say they can't catch me. Beep, beep, so let's ride, let's ride. Fuck it out! Hands up! Get it, get it, get it! Bring it on! I fucking say yeah! I see you, I got pictures in dawn. When we can't stop, cosmic kiss, it's that Jerry Ferris, we know right. Passenger seat, traffic
Hoy Catalina Rierita y llora sin saber. Hoy ella quiere impulsar de su boca un porqué. Mira las cosas que tiene alrededor. Juega en un mundo de flores de almidón. Viene un gigante a darle de comer. Ella no sabe que un día va a crecer. No te asustes de tu sombra, juega siempre entre las rosas y no llores sin saber por qué. Mira las cosas que tiene alrededor. Juega en un mundo de flores de almidón. Viene el gigante a darle de comer. Ella no sabe que un día va a crecer. No te asustes de tu sombra, juega siempre entre las rosas y no llores sin saber por qué. Oh, Catalina, Rierita y llora sin saber. Impulsar de su boca un
So present day me here. I'm at work. I'm out early, so and the light is nice here with hijacking my colleague Dea's desk, and I just wanted to talk about the trip and stuff. You guys really haven't really seen me come on here and talk about stuff and reflect on stuff that much, so I figured it would be nice to do just that. And yeah, Spain was I I did mention it previously that when I was planning this trip, it was really the festival, but I wasn't really looking forward to Spain particularly. Not that I didn't want to go to Spain. It's more like I never really thought of going to Spain. It's just my attention has always been drawn to Italy and Germany and at one point even France. Never Spain. So it was a pleasant surprise coming there, especially the food. I really enjoy the food, as you can tell. I enjoy the flavors, which I could really chalk up a lot of it being to the Filipino palate being very much influenced by Spanish cuisine. So a lot of the food that I got to taste was actually very reminiscent of the food that we have back home. So that was very comforting in that way. Yeah, I was saying, like, I went there for the festival with my friends Pam and Pearl. Primavera was, like, my honest opinion was that it was really, I'm not sure how much of this is me being an introvert, how much of it is also me being at a certain age. Not like I'm too old, but it was really a lot. Like, I didn't really enjoy the festival experience all that much. The queues for the water fountains were like ridiculous. Like, and the queues for like the drinks in general were ridiculous, and it was really really bad. And the crowds in general, I just like, if you know, like, one of the funniest things that happened in that festival was when I was at the last day in brunch on the beach. I was going there for Peggy Goo, which might I add, like, registering for that whole thing was another ordeal in itself. I wanted to see Peggy up front, so I was quite in the very wild spot in the crowd, and some people would just kind of like tug their friends in, like bring drinks over and stuff, like not caring whether they're spilling over to other people. And some people weren't even dancing, they would just converse with themselves, and they were just high as fuck, which I don't mind people being high as fuck, but like they aren't really quite respectful of the people around them. But like at the same time, like, maybe that's the Asian in me. I'm not really privy to festival etiquette, or the lack of which. So yeah, I was dancing there and stuff, but I was like looking really visibly bothered by everyone. And then suddenly this Latino guy kind of comes up to me, and like with no introduction whatsoever, he just tells me like, these white people are crazy. Like, that was the funniest thing, because I didn't really say a thing, but that was he spoke exactly what was on my mind. And yeah, I just told him like, brother, I know. Like towards the end, like Pam, Pearl, and I, like, we didn't really go to much of the stages that we kind of like wanted to go. We just went for the stuff that we really wanted to go into, and the stuff that we could afford to go to in terms of energy. And one of the standouts for me was actually the Sky Ferreira stage, which was a mess. It was a mess. I came in late, and I didn't get to be with Pam and Pearl. They were somewhere else in the audience, but I was mixed with a couple of other stands, Sky stands, and it was fun in that sense. Like, I got to I got to scream at her, like, and like tell her to release the damn album and stuff like that, you know, just funny stuff, but also like just really sing along really loudly to the songs that I really grew up with, like You're Not the One, and everything was embarrassing. Everything is embarrassing, but no, everything wasn't embarrassing, but well, it was kind of like everything was embarrassing for Sky. The audio system wasn't cooperating with her. Like there were a couple of times where like you really would feel bad because she would just look behind her, look to her team and like the tech people and stuff, and things just weren't working her way. And like the people around me were saying that she came in quite late and they couldn't quite figure out whether she was drunk or high, and I think that's beside the point, but it just really felt bad because it was her first stage in years, like literal years, and it went that bad. It was, but like it was great. It was great seeing her like perform the songs that I really love, and like by the end of it I was really just tired. I could have spent Barcelona more not being in the festival and just focus more on this exploring the city, because I feel like that whole trip was kind of like a disservice to the city, because I was kind of like one foot in, one foot out. Like part of me was engaged with the festival and part of me really wanted to dive deep into the city, but I could not. So it was kind of like 50-50 with everything. So if I were to come back, I would probably really dive deep into the city, because there was a lot of it that I explored and a lot of it that I didn't get to explore. And the ones that I did explore, by God, like the Gaudi places, like Casa Mila, Casa, oh, my brain's not functioning right now. Those places really struck a chord in me. Like Gaudi is a really great architect. When I went on the tours, like getting to know like his inspiration, like nature and stuff like that, it really moved me. Not to say that in like kind of like a shallow way, like it really resonated with me in a I get it way. Using forms from nature to inform the structures and the spaces that he built was really breathtaking. No, and Sagrada Familia. Like I get it when people say like when you step in there like you get really emotional. I did. Like I didn't cry, but I almost, if I had any tears left to to shed, I would have, because it was really beautiful, and that kind of like it was a very spiritual beauty. Yeah, I mean it was a church, but it was just the aesthetics in themselves was very spiritual, and I really appreciated that. I wouldn't plan this trip the way I did next time, but at the same time I don't regret going to Granada. I get the logic, but next time I would probably stay in Barcelona longer if I'm gonna visit again. I really loved it. It left a really good impression in me, and the food is something to come back for as an Asian person, because yeah, it was really they made great use of the spices they stole. And I think my most favorite memory of the Barcelona trip was got to be dinner at El Champagnet. Getting to spend all that time in close quarters, like it was really meant for like an intimate but not quiet, kind of like just a really convivial environment, and I really needed that with Pam and Pearl, those friends that I missed for a couple of years. Which, you know, if we draw an analogy like the pandemic and then getting to spend there in a really close quarter, eating with your friends in another country, it was really great. Just laughing, downing champagne. The champagne was really good, by the way. The food was really good, and I remember just really having a great time talking to people in the table next to us and being friends with our server, Sana. She was really funny, and just we enjoyed how she was really direct to the point. I had some banter with her. I kept telling her that she's guapa, she's beautiful, and because like that's only one of the few Spanish words that I know. But like when we were going out, actually Pearl, I think it was Pearl who told me that Sana was calling out to me. I think she was saying bye to me. That was really sweet. I wonder if she's gonna remember me. Probably not, but like it was really sweet. Just getting to share kind of like those simple human experiences with other people. That was kind of like the stuff that I signed up for when I was planning this trip. So yeah, at least I got that cut after all the exhaustion and the stress from the logistics and the other hiccups that happened in the trip. So yeah.